Well, I'm your Slash. Now I'm gonna bring you Necrologium. So the game came out today. It's developed by Bob Cult's studio and published by Ovid Works. So this game is like you have to inspect 7 bodies and discover their scenes. So let's see how it is. Okay. Save slot 1. A detective knows the solution often lies in the smallest details. Damn, it's been years since that last bloody case. I promised myself to quit this life, to enjoy retirement. But now as then when they call I return like a stupid wagging puppy. I suppose my old man was right. People like us can't rest. At least this time they gave me a generous return. They must be in real trouble. So let's have a close look here. This dossier arrived very early this morning, I should read it. Let's see what we got here. Dear Mr. James Milton, thank you for accepting the assignment commissioned by our department. The incident occurred last night in the affluent neighborhood of Cielo Street, specifically at the Bolden Villa. No survivors were found within the property. I'm providing you with the various pieces of evidence and information we have uncovered. At the moment, our department is conducting preliminary investigation on site and ensuring its security, which will take several days. During this period, remains will be sent to you gradually. Tomorrow morning, we will deliver the first body for you to work on. We trust that you will, as always, solve this latest mystery. Attached is a photograph found inside the building, which depicts the Bolden family. The owners of the match. We hope it proves useful to you. Sincerely, I can't read that. I don't understand. So I have the photo. So there is a shadow in there. And this doesn't even show the face. Interesting. So all these people were murdered in the manor. I see. What could have possibly brought them together in that place? Is this a ironic twist of fate? Unlikely. It can't be a mere coincidence. They also gave me this daguerreotype camera to collect evidence. Jesus, what a word. It's pretty worn out, but if it works it will be very useful indeed. I'll better inspect it first. So, this is the ballistic camera. We have the newspaper. This we can't. Let's see what the tragedy. Okay, so the newspaper. Entire creep up with success, and yet I'm only remembered for that damn maniac. Damn it, there is blood everywhere. They could have cleaned it at least. Wait, what we have here? It seems there is an engraving on the bottom of the camera. This is cake with dried blood and emits a foul odor. An engraving of its underside bears an handmade peculiar inscription. This artifact was crafted to capture a moment in the lives of the souls immortalized. The object that sealed their fates carried the story of those who took their lives. Okay, rotate. Rotate is like it. Interact. Zoom in, zoom out. Whoa, it's so fast. But I can't even read what it says. This means that Thor must have been among the guests of the manor. Maybe some sort of esoteric fanatics or similar. Poor fools. With that said, I must admit that the mechanism is pretty unique. I've never seen one like it. I'm sure that some old and dear regent will be enough to make it work. Nothing that an old fox like me can't handle. So it is all to see, but we have these in here. This is information about first victim, Francis Bolden, the unfortunate son of the manor owners. I'll better add this to the case file. Case, Francis Bolden, status. Francis Bolden, 27, 8, 165 meters, weight 72 kilos, gender male, info. The son of manor's owner, an employee living in the family match with his father. Find the corpse was found naked and dangling from a tree in front door of the manor's cage. He had a knife stuck in his torso, probably the murder weapon. Interesting, the photo. We can see that how he was found, the knife. And he has like, isn't that an H or an N, right? Can be. It's quite late, I'll better make my way to the study. Okay. Remember, all case information will be added to the file as young cover close. Okay. Alright, then they already laid the young blood on the table. Let's see if everything's in place. The owner study gave me these few instruments. In the following days I'll receive the rest. I placed the daguerreotype camera on the tripod. The angulation seems perfect to record all the evidence I need. Here I can place the daguerreotypes that I take. Okay. So this is all information that we have. Okay. So the briefing and then the Francis Bolden. The photo. Yeah, it's an N, right? Take the knife first. No. They left the murder up on the body. A rookie mistake. So up. It's broken. Bloody hell, the knife's tip split. I have to extract it. Haven't clue found the knife. Knife I had to dossier, so now it's in here, right? Yeah, knife. It was showing where it was, okay. Now I need to remove. It has to be this. So like that, okay. The tip from knife is just removed. Better store it in an ampoule with some saline solution to avoid losing it. Okay, tip. Now I can take a dagger on top of the body. So, so the tip of the knife where it was. So here is the thing. Does it have nothing? He lost plenty of blood. These cuts don't seem random. I wonder if there is something more beyond this. Gewoon uit het dossier. Gewoon, okay. Okay, we need to press right to get out from that scene. We need to press right mouse button. It doesn't say that, but you need to do that because he said take a photo. I didn't know that this device had such a mechanism. What are these symbols? Some of them are not new to me. Anyway, let's see how this works. So it was this. It's this symbol. So how it works? I need to do something because he say, you need to press in here, okay. Brilliant, let's develop it. I will need a reagent. I'm sure there is one in the laboratory. Okay, this is all to put in there. Now to develop. So we need to come here. In this laboratory, because this is the laboratory, I don't have the equipment necessary to produce new reagents that I need. For today, this reagent will suffice. I shall have to produce more in the coming days. Meanwhile, I shall notify the PD of what tools and chemicals will be certainly useful tomorrow. Wait a sec, damn it, James. I have to put the knife's tip in a box similar to the reagent. Now, which one is the right one? How I know? Maybe this? I'm sure this is the one. Now I have only to develop the Daguerreotopia. Now we put this. I think it's like that. We wait or she'll pick up now. Okay. Perfect, the data developed. It's like a woman that killed because there is the knife. It's killing me. Like remembering what happened. You shouldn't have betrayed me. We can see. We can hear what happened. This doesn't make any sense. My mind is playing tricks on me. I'm exhausted. I should go back home. So now we have here the thought. You shouldn't have betrayed me. But we can press in there to see that. This is only to show the rune, how it was. The knife. And knife tip. Okay. I have to lob there first. Okay. Certain clues might prove useful later in the investigation. Last night I lost sleep over what happened yesterday. That thought showed me far too peculiar clues about the case. Is it possible that engraving on the camera was true? The ratchet altered with the knife's tip, the victim's blood. Maybe I will be able to make that strange phenomenon happen again with the next victim. Who might be so early in the morning? There wasn't anyone at the door, only these things. A book and a box full of oddities? To whom do you belong? A strange box. This box is so old, I wonder what these flasks are for. Is that money? Interesting. Each one has a different head. Doesn't have nothing. Okay. The strange, we do not know what to expect from this book. It will be wise to read the letter first. Let's see who delivered those items. This is a gift from you, detective, plucked straight from my personal collection. Within this page you shall find the answer to all the questions that have plagued your mind whilst toying with my dear type camera, along with the curious insight into my world. May it aid you in unraveling the most unique case. Until yesterday I would have thought that this was only a macabre joke, but now I can't ignore this. I suppose I should give a look at this book now. The symbol on the cover is quite strange. Interesting. Reagents. Guidance of producing reagents. Place both ingredients in the alembic. Okay. Ignite the flame and allow to eat for a few minutes. Collect the producer reagent and let the director soak in it. The fate of the video will be shown if the reagent is produced correctly. Okay, the alembic is this. Object that seal the victim's fate. Insert the fragment for our components. Okay. Basic alchemical ingredient akin to the death of the victim. What? What the hell? Ingredients: wheat flour. Symbolize the end of days. Unavoidable decay provoked by march of time. Holy shit. Before I take the pitch, set the camera, that I understand. Runes. Holy shit. I'll bring everything to the start. I have to get to the bottom of these. Now let's do the next victim. Serenity Campbell. Made of the Bolden Mansion. 22. Okay, female. Infus, the only untrusted maid of the Bolden family. At their service for a long time, she was seen and living in the manor in a room assigned to her. Fine's body was found lying in the manor's garden. It has a clear cut across the abdomen and signs of possible fight. Nice, now I can finally enjoy the news in peace. Let's see. Conflict erupts in South Africa. The right management for occupy someone else's land, I suppose. Well, it's time to go. Oh my god, that's gonna be hard as hell. It is quite late. I better make my way to the study. That's gonna be hard. Every analysis clue is a step toward the truth. Okay. Luckily, the book isn't the only surprise today. This morning they sent me all the necessary tools to produce the reagents. Some of the pages that weren't book display runes similar to those on the daguerreotype camera. I think they are most useful here. Okay, how it works, the camera that we already know. The runes, you see the symbol, so there is no issue. Even the scalpel has finally been delivered to me. I have to get my hands back on it, but I'm certain it will be useful. A girl with peculiar traits. I recognize their melancholic expression. It's like I have already seen it somewhere. Yet, they brought the body here only this morning. I will keep this in mind. During investigation, these subtle sensations could be crucial. And even the board is here, the most trusted friend for a theft. Now I can organize all the clues I have collected. And this is the mansion map. They already placed the picture of 2 victims in the locations where they lost their lives. Very good. For now I should focus on the young Bolden's case. Yes, I collect enough clues that are worth considering. Well, let us see what we have here. They are the people I've been investigating until now. Miss Campbell's face seems familiar. Yes, it's her that killed. Sure, this daguerreotype will be useful to link the victim to their murder. What caused the young Bolden death? And what unleashed the murder's wrath? Well, it's time for me to get to work. Can't I put in here? Okay. Death cause. It was where it is. Fallen? No. Illness, asphyxia, execution. Unfaithful, because he shouldn't betray me. But what is this? Daguerreotype. Ah, this. Okay, and what I do? For now I should focus on solving the case of young. But how I do this? Something is unfaithfulness. Desperation, eye for an eye, eye for an eye. So it wasn't execution, so blood loss. Is this put in here? Is this already the photo? Yes, okay. Has seen too much involving adult affairs, self-defense, robbery gone wrong, faithful, desperation, eye for an eye, purge for steal, hired to kill. Involved in dirty motive. Involved in dirty affairs. How I know if it's correct or not? The victim is him, the murder it's her. So, the death cause. It was the knife. So, it's not crushed, not fallen. So it could be an execution, but it wasn't an execution because he sees. So it has to be a blood loss because of bleeding a lot, right? So, I seen too much? No. Robbery gone wrong? No. Unfaithfulness? Yeah, there you go. It had to be blood loss, unfaithfulness. Okay. Yeah, so this is how it went. Betrayal, revenge. Only a few of the fatal motives that bring people to shed the blood of others. Now I should focus on the murder. Who did reserve you the same destiny of the young Bolden? It seems that we are only at the beginning of this complicated story. Okay, the Francis Bowling case has been completed. Now we have to know what a fight. Them think. What? Took a photo. Okay, we have to see what he took. Okay. So someone hugging a woman, but seems the woman is crying. I don't know about Francis Boulder and a young lady. They seem joyful, in love. I feel like I'm being watched. Oh shit. Who's there? Isn't that? Seducers and forgers, flatterers of lonely women, those who promise and give nothing. What are you? A victim, a murderer. You have to discover the truth, detective. Okay. That can't be true. It was talking about Bolden? How did that thing know him? Maybe it is involved in his death, and maybe not only that. Damn old man, you shouldn't have taken this case. That thing made Serenity kill the young Bolden? If so, how? Yeah, it disappeared, the mirror. The mirror? Stay focused, for God's sake. These little tricks will not fool me. I must simply continue the investigation. Upon the table lies a murder. I only need to determine how she died. The rest does not matter. Okay, let's see how she died. The abdominal was cut open with a sharp blade. Let's see what we have here. The uterus has been completely removed. Okay, the uterus has been completely removed. I also see a foreign object. It looks like some sort of wooden tool. I need to extract it to know more about it. Okay. How I can extract? I can't even go to the body. Fine, now I just need to extract it. Okay, I needed to press. Wasn't with a tool. It's a switchblade of excellent workmanship. The handle has golden engraving, complete handmade. It's an expensive item. Okay, folding knife. Serenity. So, a switchblade fired core with a golden engraving. Certainly, it is an expensive item and barely. Deep cut that caused the evisceration of victims inside. The uterus was entirely removed. Why? Maybe she was pregnant. Okay, there is nothing else. The nose. The nose is undoubtedly fractured. The neck. She has a key. A gold cross pound, meticulous craft and inlaid gems. What is its place in this puzzle? Oh, there is something there. Okay. Necklace. A cross decorated with rubies. What does it have to do with all of this? And then we have key elements. A finger with clear teeth marks at the base. How did it end in the woman's throat? What does it open? But there was something else. It's a finger. A deep cut. She had no chance. Dude, but there is a finger. I can't interact. She has a finger. The hand is covered in blood. But there is something in their wrists. What a nasty burn. Did she get in the kitchens? These can't. Can only see the nose in here. Can I see the eye? No. But I don't know what can be the thing because there's a thing in there. Maybe this. No. Wait, we need to do with the glass to see. It seems there is something coming out of her throat. I can't extract it bare hand, it's stuck. Like I saw, but I didn't know I need to press that. It has to be this. I forgot that has to be in there. Okay, we have a finger. What? A human finger? How the hell did it end up there? And the more important, to whom does it belong? Okay. I didn't saw anything else. Throw a deep and precise cut on the victim's throat, exactly on the jaw. Surely it was intentional. A thing with clear teeth marks at the base. How did it end in the human throat? This didn't saw. A thing with clear teeth marks. Okay. Maybe you need to use this. Bloody end that's in the... Okay. Nothing. Burn out dossier, nothing. Nothing in there too. Dose is broken. In 2 sections at least. The strike was thrown with great force. The breast is swollen and stiff to the touch, and the glands are enlarged. Probably all signs of pregnancy. There we go. These are abrasions of a certain entity. She must have been grabbed with violence. Nothing else. What? The wrist presents several cuts, and the abrasion probably causes someone bigger and stronger. The hand appears to be covered in blood to the wrist. Moreover, on the fourth finger there are clear marks of a ring not found along the body. Fully consists of woman's profession. She must have gotten it in the kitchen. The breast means that she was pregnant. Nose broke through sex at last solid strike. Okay, but I don't know. I don't have nothing else. It's only that, and then we have the finger. This doesn't work for nothing. No, we don't know what is this. I'm gonna be honest, because I didn't saw any symbol. Only in here? Nope. Wait, is there a symbol like this? No, I don't think it's that. No. To relive the moment you seek more delights. I don't know nothing. Let us check there is everything is requested. There are the instruments that will help me obtain the components I need from the clues found on the victim. These ampoules were given to me along with the book. Sure, I'll understand more by reading it. I'll need this alembic to mix the different ingredients and to obtain a reagent. Insert down pulse and starting to fire will be enough. Perfect, there is everything I need and even something more. Okay, how it works. Open this. Object that sealed the victim's fate. Insert a fragment or component. Place both ingredients in the alembic. Collect to produce reagent, but then and let the but I don't know. I don't have the danger top. Parasite fungus that feeds itself with trees. It thrives as long as it succumbs in its press and perish. What? But a deep wound is enough to interrupt the flow of a slow and dark and disfigured death. Sparks capable of repelling the darkness but also cause it. What? Swap, rasp. Ingredient added to laboratory. Okay, but what I do? I don't know what is each one. Blood, metal powder. Okay, this was only for that. Because I don't know what can be damage. Because we need the dark hope, because this is for that. See, collect the produce reagent and let the dark soak on it. We need to create. Because this is what sealed it, right? It opened the... Because it's the cut, it has to be this. Oops. Metal powder. What? I'm not understanding. Like, is there something that I'm missing in here? She had no chance. It has to be the knife. But I need to take a photo and I don't know what it is, the symbol. Because the other was easy to know, but this one I don't see the symbol. Because should be the key. But I can't see what is the symbol. It has to be this. Because of this. Brilliant, let's develop it. But, huh? Like, what? Like, this missing so much of tutorial. I don't understand exact shit. Object that's sealed. In here only says blood and metal powder. This? But how I know what is this? It symbolizes the end of days and unavoidable decay provoked by march of time. Huh? Like, clearly I'm not understanding. There is something I'm missing because... Is there something that symbolizes this? Maybe it's this one? Lymph? Okay. Like, there was no tutorial about this, only a book. Like, how do they expect people to know? How they expect the player to know what if it's correct or not? Damn, this hash is not working. The wrong ingredients. I don't know. Like, how it explains is not object that sealed victim's fate insert a fragment or component. Why we get this? I don't know. Like, what is this? I don't understand. Like, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning? Like, how I can know? This is gonna be a try and error. This figure of death, I don't know. A deep wound is enough to interrupt the flow. Sparks capable of repelling darkness but also cause it. I don't know. What is the meaning of this? What can be? Is this rat in trails? The explanation isn't the best. I don't understand. There is no symbol on the body. I don't know. It's try and error. It's gonna be a try and error for me already. Because the other you see the symbol, right? And you are like, okay, of course it's not working. I don't know. What can it be? Is this wrong? Is not the blood? Is metal powder? Because it was knife, so it will be blood, right? But this I don't even remember what was the blood already. Like, can be this wrong, can be this wrong, I don't know. Nothing explains. Nothing explains how they are how they think the player can understand this. Like, one thing is explained like she has if the death has a deep wound, that is that regent. Nothing. The fluid that donates life and energy, but the deep wound is enough to interrupt the flow. I don't know if this is one, because fluid that donates. What is the air nail smooth and live? Without it, everything is still motionless. Oh, okay. Of a slow and dark and disfigured death. She got disfigured because she was punched. Like, you understand? Like, this doesn't even make sense. I think it's this one, Because she was pregnant, right? I think. Because she's like it says so, that with this fluid that donates life and energy, but deep wound. She has a deep wound. Is enough to interrupt the flow. I think it's this. I don't know. The game doesn't explain. But basically, here's the things. Do it. No tutorial for this. Basically, try it. And this is the issue of games when they don't put a tutorial. They want you to guess how it works. Okay, why it was metal power? Okay. The moment in which me said Campbell died. Let us see what secrets you are hiding this time. So, basically someone killed her too. But we don't see the face. You want to trace my legacy, you filthy servant. So, basically, she was pregnant. This bastard will never see the light of the day. So, she was pregnant of someone that belonged to the family. Easy to understand that. What a horrible death. 2 lives destroyed in an instant. So, basically, she was pregnant with someone. I've had enough for today. I'll wait for the next case at home. So she was so basically she killed the other, the Bolden, but then she died because some clues may not be what they seem. Basically, then someone killed her because she was pregnant by that person. This is wearing out my old flesh. This case can't be real. That daguerreotype showed me far too peculiar clues about the case. Yes, I solved the first piece of the puzzle, but that's not a lot, but at least it's something. But I still hear that voice echoing in my head. I've never felt such coldness, such sorrow. That shadow, the red-haired girl. Who are they? What is their role in all this? I'm too involved in this, I must continue. The file of next victim has arrived already. I wonder what madness it will bring with it. Pedro Tomini, a friar from a nearby convent. Also an herbalist I see. Not even the disciples of God were spared from this mess. Okay, 45 years. A friar from one of the oldest convents in town. He had a fervent passion for herbalism to which he devoted his days. The body was found sitting in an armchair with a bundled drool at the mouth. There are several bandages on the arm and copious amount of blood is coming out of one of them. Damn. So it was this that killed her. A new era for the London skyline. A sensational work for the product of the finest minds of our nation. Time to go. See next body. Every analyzed clue is a step toward the truth. But like it was the key that we needed to see the symbol. So what do we have here? The police found this Bible on the victim. It's closed with a lock. It might contain something regarding the case, and if not, some passage from the Holy Scriptures might offer me some relief. Wait a moment. A small piece of paper is sticking out of the Bible. Maybe I could pull it out. Why not try the key with the Bible? So date, drugs, client, and the payment. There are a piece of paper with names, date, payment, and illegal substance right on it. So the first was mescaline, Mary Higgins, 800 pounds. Then was Londonum, James Downson, 600 pounds. Then cocaine, John Baker, 470 pounds. Interesting. Friar Pedro might have had a parallel story, quite peculiar considering his role inside the church. I wonder if these substances are involved in this death. Wait, can't we interact? Why does it open the Bible? It's with the key. Can't we try to solve this? How we... Ah, okay. So, this is in here, of course, and it has to be this guy. So, Death of Cows. It wasn't beaten. Unfaithful now, I am punished for steal. I to kill desperation. Can be. Wait, what? Can be not. Maybe it's not. It suicide. No, poison, drowned, blood loss. No, she didn't die from blood loss. Desperation. It's not beaten. Not crushed. No. No, it's not fallen. Nah, maybe you can't do for now. Maybe it's not this guy. I think it is. Okay, the guy is kind of weird. The eyes are wide open and watery. He was aware of what was happening to him. Moreover, he has dark circles under his eyes, perhaps linked to the prolonged sleep deprivation. An old biosword with large ornament link. The eyes remain wide open, even after that. Moreover, they are still pronounced and deep dark circles under the eyes. An old biosword with a large ornament lock. Okay, this is the things. Okay, but first thing, can't we open the thing? I think it's the guy that killed it, but why? I'm missing something. I can't open. I think it's the guy that killed it, but something is wrong in here. I think it wasn't tired to kill, because he said. It's not crushed, not beaten, not illness, not asphyxia. Not blood loss because could not be. Or could it be because he cut the throat first. Yeah. So something in here, or isn't the guy? Or isn't this guy, it's another? Yeah, it has to be another guy. It's not this guy. Okay. I thought it would be. From Mattis Atma, we could have been prevented him from breathing. Moreover, the lips are as a sign of prolonged asphyxiation. Okay, asphyxiation. These dice still, right? Yes. Okay. Prolonged asphyxiation. A worn, dirty and malnourished bandage. This sign dried blood on it. It will be interesting to see what's under. Okay. Is this? Can cut? No. It has to be this. Okay. Interesting. It's a syringe tip stuck into the arm. It won't come out. There we go. This is retrieved. There are still residues of some fluid. Could take a I could take a sample in the laboratory. Cut this side too. Oop. And it bugged. That's cool. Everything bugged. Can't even do nothing. Yeah, I got but can't even exit. I have to do Alt F4. Ah, man. When things are not tested, it's bad. How it bugged in there. Only because I was super fast. Because couldn't even exit, neither ask like how. And there we go. Oh, thank God. Dude, this, like, it's kinda weird that game bugs out cutting those bandage. It's like it's not reading correctly the mouse. Interesting. It's very, very weird how it bugs out. There are plenty of small wounds on the arm. Some are very old, while others are recent. They are all near the arm main vein. Because let me see, only pressing ESC. Yeah, obviously it works. The other time didn't work, was already bugged. I started with blood. I don't see anything unusual about it. Okay, let's see in here. Syringe tip. The broken tip of an old syringe inside there is still some liquid injected to the victim. There are several old little holes on the arm. Some are very old, while others are recent. They are all near the arm's main vein. There are several little holes on the arm. Some are very old, while others are recent. They are near the arm main vein. Okay, now we have the knees. Surgery caused by foul. They do not appear to be recent. The healing process had already begun. Flesh wounds added to dossier. Okay. Can't cut that. I thought it could be. But we can take these. It's very viscous, the syringe struggle to absorb it. But I thought we could cut this. But it seems not. The eyes? Can we take out a little bit of the eyes? The viscous tears. Ah, I can't take out the eye. No. Damn. I think it's everything that we can do for him. At what else is that? The healing process. Small wounds on execution can be dragged back to an old file. Okay, it's an old file. Syringe tip. And is that small paper. Okay. Can be these, but I don't see that. It's like, it does like this. Is there something like that in here? That is on top. Again, I don't see nothing that oops, can be this the rule, but I think it isn't. Oops, I think it isn't. The old Bible, it isn't. For 100% sure. It's only that. I can't see. I don't know what it is. Maybe we need to see reservoir version the prodigal, it is a pair of both live and maladies, reservoir thieves and usurps, reservoir suicides and squanders, reservoir blasphemers and sodomites, reservoir hypocrites and wicked, reservoir murderers and marauders, reservoir traitors to their king, reservoir flatters, pimps and deceivers. Hell, reservoir avaricious and prodigal. I don't know what it is. For the murders and marauds. Therefore, hypocrites. I don't know. Like again, it's same thing. It's the same thing that I said from the other. Is you don't see anything like the first one that you saw. You don't see. It can't be this one. Again, the first one you see it perfectly. Now you don't see. It's the thing that I hate. Is like the first one you see it, and then you never see something near. I don't know. We have blood, saliva, tears, and substance. What killed him? That what it says is all about the object that sealed. Victim fate. Insert a fragment that sealed. Because he was by asphyxia. That sealed the fate. He couldn't open the mouth, so it will be the saliva. The march of time. It tries long as the to succumbs in its press and perish. Fully detonates life. Spark capable of rebel that balance calls it. Hey, do you understand? I don't understand nothing at least. This is the issue. I don't understand the exact shit about this. It symbolizes the end of days and the unravel decay provoked by the march of time. I don't understand exact shit what this means. And this is what I hate, is like, why put so the cryptic that the player can't even understand shit? Like, so what I hate the most. Like even this to see the symbols. Like the first one, you see the symbol, then you come here to the rest, you don't see nothing. It's like I don't understand why devs try to do this. Like maybe they don't want the players to see everything correctly. Cause why try to hide when you first one you show it? I never understood. Yeah. I'm gonna have to guess. Again, you have to guess. I like these. Reserved for flatterers, pimps, and deceivers. The only word pimps that I know. Reserved for traitors to their kin. Traitors. I understand traitors. Reserved for murderers and marauders. Okay, those that only kill. Reserved for hypocrites and whiskers. Okay. Reserved for avaricious and the prodigal. Okay, whatever. It is a bear of both life and maladies. I wanna say both life, right? You have a child. Reserved for thieves and usurpers. What means usurpers? For suicides and squanders. Reserved for blasphemers and sodomites. I don't know. I thought it was all about the symbols, right? You see? I reached to this. I don't understand what is the symbol that they want. I go for this. Ophelia. Is this right? I'm pressing always in the middle. It didn't work, of course. Maybe it's this one. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's this one. I don't understand. Because I see that only in top. Maybe it's perf. Nope. I thought it was seeing symbols, and it isn't. Even in here is incorrect the symbols, you see? In here shows with two like this, huh? And here only shows with one. I don't know. I thought it was seeing symbols and it isn't. Okay, was this because... What is symbol? It has a circle in there. Oh. It doesn't even is here. Reserved for blasphemers and sodomites. Okay, why? This issue. Like, how would the player knows this? I understand that for the developer, he understands, but you need to put on the players. They will understand. No, that's the question always that the developers forget. I feel like the developers forget that the players need to understand what is in here written, and I think developers forget. I understand. I need to be cryptic, but if you put cryptic, people will don't play it. The players. That's the issue. God, man. It's like this. How I gonna understand what is this? The only one I understand is this, because it says deep und, because it says this, and but that denotes life, giving children. That's the issue. I only say this. I don't understand the rest. They got sparks that are capable of repelling darkness, but also to cause it. Is this the one that I want? I don't know, because I don't understand this exact shit of words in there. What I see, he died of asphyxia. Okay, that's the only thing I understand in there. Why make it so cryptic? I don't understand. Still don't understand why developers try to do that yet. I think it's saliva. It said that he couldn't open the mouth. That's why he died of asphyxia, because it's not. It wasn't a rope. That right? It's like because of that. So maybe it's this withered flower. Huh? Where is that withered flower? It's in here. Because it said no, it isn't from a foul. It wasn't from the drugs. He had a needle broken in there, but it isn't about the needle. It's about the asphyxia. He couldn't open the mouth. That's why he say, even the game says he died from asphyxia, because he couldn't open the mouth. Oh well, here we go again. Try and error, because it's not from tears. If it's substance, it's like, come on, like, he didn't even say that was because of the drugs. It says he couldn't open the mouth, so he died from asphyxia. And it's the saliva that proves that he died. Right, like say object that sealed the victim fate, insert a fragment or component that sealed, because he couldn't open the mouth, he couldn't breathe, he died. But sometimes you think one thing, but the developers think other thing. Chicken of the woods. That's right. If it was doesn't work, we know that now. Then it's substance. It's like I say, it's try and error because it's not well explained. Anything like you have the tutorial in the beginning. Second case, nothing is about the like it was the tutorial. It's like it's appeared. Like the tutorial wasn't for nothing. Is what I have to say. Doesn't help in nothing, the tutorial. Die alone. Basically the tutorial says, you see this? Yes, doesn't work that. Basically. Basically, it's what I see from tutorial of this game. It doesn't work. Doesn't explain shit for the game. Can't be these, so the ratting trails. Like nothing. Why is the purpose of a tutorial if it doesn't work the tutorial, right? Like you have one thing on tutorial, the rest of game doesn't have nothing that tutorial explained it. So basically it's not gonna be saliva because it's gonna say it's not the saliva that kill when the only the game say it was. Oh well. Flint. It's like, oh, he said that was about the asphyxia, he couldn't open the mouth, that died. Oh, nope. Now it's gonna be substance. There we go. I say it. It's gonna be substance. Again, I don't understand why the developers try to say one thing and then it's another. Why it's substance now? Ay, ay. This boring. God fucking damn. Instead of doing something good, it's this, like, Jesus. Like, why? Why this? Like, why? Why not a good tutorial? Ah, man. Why nowadays is this? Like, oh, there is a tutorial, but tutorial doesn't explain half of the game. Like, why you try to do this onto your game? Like, if it's not then substance, is what? Jesus. Like, I'm getting tired. I'm sorry, 50 minutes, I'm already tired. Like, God. Jesus Christ. Like, if the tutorial was good to explain everything, I won't get, like, tired of try and error, like. Okay. This moment now, there was still another secret yet to be revealed. So, someone infected the cross. It's what it seems. Because there is the cross. Okay. Do you think this is enough? I want back what is mine. Calm yourself, for those like that will kill anyone. I foresaw his death long ago. I worked so hard to cook these wonders. Let's see if it was worth it. Oh dear God, finally. What is happening? I can't breathe. Okay, so someone drugged. That's what it says. Less gruesome death. It only took tampering with the dolls, increases the quantity. Whoever wanted him dead knew of his addiction and used it against him. A well is good to plot carried out by two merciless individuals, but why? Like, it could have been better. Like, sorry. As there no solution often lies in the smallest details. Like, you clearly see the game could be better if it wasn't like this. The truth remains hazy in my mind. The red-haired girl is the only lead I have. I must find her. Each case file, each weekly step forward toward the end. With this case, I shall claim the life and the respect I rightfully deserve. Lucas Margaret, an imported priest. He often visits the local convent. Could have been he have been with the friar that night. One of the longest serving priests in the city, was well known among the people for his unwavering devotion to the faith. He frequently visited the convent through the city. The corpse was found lying on the ground, arms and legs outstretched. The body is covered in pustules and sores. What could cause such horrific death? Surely I'll understand more as I continue the investigation. A celebration of 6 decades of rule. I still remember when she ascended to the throne. So many things have changed since then. Time to go! Certain clues might prove us useful later in investigation. God, I still need to decipher who killed that guy, who killed this. Like, Jesus. Stage victim is of a different color than eyebrows. It is a wig of exquisite craftsmanship. It must have a cost of... it must have cost a fair sum. Jesus, how can a priest afford such an expense? Something was concealed beneath it. What were you hiding, Father Lucas? A cipher. Curious, a small silver object is stuck to the bottom. These dolls are not placed at random. Could they conceal a message? A small perforated metal sheet. The holes don't seem handmade and have hand-carved shapes. Considering the fact that it was well hidden and type of material seem to be very important. Yes, these things. The pustules are unnatural large and very pronounced. They seem to have grown quickly judging by the condition of the skin. The liquid inside is very viscous. So maybe you can extract. Zoop. Because this part of observing the body like that is good, but then the rest is like, ugh. Interesting. The liquid is unnatural yellow and very viscous. These are very okay. This is the same thing when we interact with these yellowish liquids. It appears to be a fresh wound inflicted in a crude and nasty manner. A wooden leg. It's almost sounds like it's hollow. Okay, so pick up these. Our natural large are very pronounced. They seem to have grown quickly, judging by the condition of the skin. The liquids are very viscous. Nothing else. Incision made with a blunt object and by an experienced hand. The skin has been closed without stitch, as almost as if it's fused together. There is a strange swelling. Could it be a foreign object? Open. What? Why is there a small stone there? Can we take out? There we go. A single discovery, that's for certain. Could it be part of some kind of ritual? A rat stone. Okay, let's see certain things of him. Pus. The pus is very foul, smelling and viscous. Pustules. Incision. The incision is uneven and irregular, free stress and experience and carried out. A rat stone. A small stone carved to assemble a rat's head. Huh. I see the crack, but I don't know what's inside. The process is very old and inhabited by insects and worms. Through the cracks I can glimpse a piece of paper. Okay, it's a paper. You need to use this. A large slip of some sort. Very similar to the one found on Brother Pedro. What if they were connected? Okay, let's see in here. Sheet allegedly split, so I'll splice in my... Yep, same thing. No, but private mass baptism, so it's not the same thing, it's like... Contest whoever is Iger, seems like to illicit substance. In fact, insects and worms. There's nothing else. Still same thing, always goes to there. We already take out that. We don't need these. It's like it doesn't have a lot because we only see is like same things, right? Because this golden thing, can't we cut? No, damn. So it doesn't have anything else. Yeah. It doesn't have a lot of things. Pimps? Maybe. No, that was the first one. But so it wouldn't be. Traitors? No, no. The other ones, it's these traitors can be. What it is? This one. Nah. I don't know what means this. Suicides is not a suicide, I think. No. This is now where the part is boring. Maybe these Sagus. Is that Sagus or what? Or maybe it's Lagus. No. It's gonna be try and error. Okay, it was that because... who knows? It was Ansushwai, Hypocrites and Whiskers. Okay. So we have a note that is that. And we have this. Okay, so it has to be this in here. So we have pus and rock powder. It seems that he died because of those yellow things. So it will be this one. Maybe it's this wither flower because like the passing time. Right, because like past the time and he died. Because doesn't seem to be nothing else. You only see the only one thing, yeah, those yellow things in there. That's not natural on a body. Are you not saying that is this the pus? It's gonna be a rock powder? Here we go again. Just make simple text and players will understand what they are what is the things. Can't be that because was this one. It's figuring death, maybe cutting trails. Because it's figuring, right? Because it has those things, yellow things on his body. Maybe these flints. If not, it's gonna be hog powder and okay. Because it was the hot powder that put the, yeah, those yellow things. I'll bet you, how much do you wanna bet that's gonna be saying that like There we go. It's gonna be the hot powder. It's not the pus. It's gonna be the hot powder. Okay, let's start again with withering flower. My god, man. Dude, Jesus Christ. Like, why not say, what is doing, like, what was the ingredient that's wrong? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, there's so many ways to help the player to not get bored, but still, it's the biggest mistakes yet they are made. Let's see what led you to. I knew it was the hut in trails. There you go. I knew it was hut in trails, but then is what is the thing that killed it? Still, the woman with red hair is there. That from the mirror. Have mercy, I beg you. For far too long, your affairs have brought death and despair. I will rid myself of everything. I shall fulfill my role as a servant of God, I promise. May this curse cleanse the world of your presence. The girl and that being are like connected. The book, the camera and the ingredients were all in that room. Could they have been part of the ritual as well? Did they cast a curse on him? Are you helping me or am I merely a pawn to you? Because the part of trying to take out the things, discover things on the body, they are good. The issue is after that, because in the tutorial the game shows, right? Oh, there is a mark on the body. You need to go to the camera and find that. Okay, but then doesn't exist the mark anywhere. You need to, oh, he did certain thing. Now you try to decipher with these cryptic words. Like, that's the biggest issue. Why on tutorial put a fucking mark on a body and not explain? No, you need to understand what he did or how he died and go to the camera and try to search in here. No, they show a mark and you say, oh, there is a mark, I go for that mark. There we go. Nope. Then nothing is like that. Why? Like, I don't understand. The tutorial is one thing and the game is different. The final piece of this intricate puzzle at last settling into place. That thing and the girl had the key. I can feel it. Who's there? The mirror again. They turn us into murderers. Their actions have led them to their fate. Did you kill them? Keep investigating, detective. Free me from guilt. Free me from guilt. So he's saying that she was not cause. What happened? Damn it! I must have fallen asleep here. I already have the case file on the new victim. How is that possible? Manly Bolden. 52. The project of the powerful Bolden farm, after being honorable discharged, the man dedicated his existence to strengthen his lineage. The body was found smashed out in front of the village entrance. The victim fell from the balcony above the entrance, resulting in fractures and injuries due to the impact. Manly Bolden, father of Francis, a veteran owner of the Bolden's mansion. I don't need any further analysis to understand what this is. I'll recognize that engraved among 1,000. It's the Bone family crest. I wouldn't have expected anyone else to wear it but the family patriarch. Okay, let's analyze the... What the fuck? Okay, pick up this. Let's start analyze that. The skull gave away due to force of the impact. Part of the brain matter is missing as if something had entered at great speeds. Yes, their foregrain object is still inside, there is no doubt about it. Because this part is the best thing of the game. Try to find the things on the body. If the rest was well explained, the game would be amazing. But that's the issue of missing the rest of tutorial. A lead bullet, interesting. It's frightening how something so small can cause such devastating harm. A flash and in an instant darkness. So, did he die with the bullet? Or was because the cause of brute force that killed? Okay, nothing else in here? No. That's the issue. Can be a bullet or other thing. It's a serious location of the job, most likely a consequence of the fall. Yeah, we can take out a little bit of the mass of the body. I thought that was something, but it isn't. It's one of the worst fractures I ever seen. The impact forces the bone out, leaving it exposed. Can't take out nothing. Can I take out the blood? No. Okay, nothing else. So maybe this. We can take out that. Ah, okay, we take out like a ring, a ring of the Golden Farmer adorned with their crest. The scale symbolizes the equity that reigns with the ancient family. The shield, on the other hand, represents the vow of protection to the house that each member dedicates their life to. But look at the hand. Can I check the hand? No. Okay. The common bandage doesn't apply, the blow upon it's still fresh. It is covered in stage fine black powder and gives off a strong stench of burnt gunpowder. What we have here? Missing a finger. Oh, not this. The finger was clearly severed. The mark appears to be consistent with human teeth. There we go, it was from the woman, right? The molars to be precise. Can I take the blood? No. Is there something to me to do? No. Okay. It's a significant fracture placed in two places. The impact with the ground must have been devastating. Damn it, there is nothing to do. Nothing else to do with this. It's gonna say the same thing. Okay, there isn't a lot of things. So the bullet fragment upon impact causing extensive damage. The large fragment remained lodged in the brain. Because this, everything of this will be tools on the Holy Bible. 100% sure. Skull didn't withstand the impact factor in multiple places. Part of the brain matter is missing, and there is clear signs of an object entering the brain at high velocity, causing it to liquefy in several areas. The jaw exhibits a severe dislocation like caused by the fall. He could be shot and then they the death was caused by smashing the head. Broken arm, with bone fracturing. The finger, it was cut, but we know about that already. The bandage, the entire surface. Oh, the game has some issues in here. The broken leg, and then the ring. It's like a balance, but there is no symbol of that. So now maybe you can go here, only one time, a little bit. So it wasn't this one. Not hard to kill. No, it's not illness. No, nice XP, it won't be him. No, fallen it will be him. No, she has to be beaten or execution. No, it couldn't be this, so what can we... It won't be this, it always took. But it has to be him, because he has that mark that took out the finger. Because the finger is from him. It has to be him. But nothing works. Like, I'm kinda lost in this. I think something is not correct in there. I don't know, it can be a bug or not. Like, I don't know. It's gotta be hard. No, it's not this. Sagus or Lagus? No. Well, let's go for a try and error again. Because the ring doesn't show nothing. Okay. Why it was that one? Reserved for suicides and squanders. Okay. One thing I want to see in here. I didn't press in there, but okay. Because in here we don't know who drugged it. Because we can see it's a lady. In here again. But so, who is this person? That's the issue. Can't decipher who is that person. Can't be that, it has to be this. Because that is more when there is blood. Okay, let's powder. By March withered. Oh, not this one. I don't think this is much of time. That was easy to know, wasn't that? I think this one can be the hardest to understand because you see he was beaten to death. It's not well beaten because he's like broken leg, so like can be like meaning a lot, right? Beaten or other things. Flint. Depends because like the skull opened, someone shot him in the brain, in the head, right? Crushed his like his head. Is not in his. Could be in execution. Could be beaten. At that moment, no destiny was sealed, no secret yet to be revealed. Okay, so he got shot and then he fell and okay. I dedicate my entire life to my family. I lie and deceive countless times to secure us a glorious future. My son is dead. I killed the woman who killed him and her child. There we go. So he killed himself, it seems. A man broken by his own action, unable to live with the consequence. Before taking his own life, there you go, the man must have buried Miss Campbell's unborn child, a gesture of mercy in depths of despair. There you go, so he killed himself, that's easy, suicide. So this one, we put this, murder. How we can put that murder? This. If he suicides himself, it shouldn't be needed this. Desperation, okay. So it's, you can sometimes put 2 times the same photo. Okay. So that's it. Yes, it all adds up. A suicide by vengeance and the unbearable weight of the remorse is left behind. That was easy because he killed when it says he killed himself. In this one, I'm not understanding very well. Because we know it was him, but so I'm gonna have to try every possible way. Because I know it's dead, but why it's not working anything? We know it was her, it was him. Because it can't be crushed. Because even there says it was him. Let's try everything, since the beginning to the end, always. Wait, because why this goes down? It's not suicide. Sorry, but it can't be drowned. Eye for an eye. It was blood loss? Okay. Yes, it all adds up. My only devoted his life to protect his family. Miss Campbell not only murdered his son, she carried in her womb a bastard born of secret affair, a son for a son. Ah, okay. Because she killed his son, and then like that, he killed her. Okay, eye for an eye. Okay. So this one solved. This shoe we can't solve because we don't know, because we can put this and in here was poisoned, right? And we can put this, but it's missing the murder. This one is the hardest one. This wasn't the asphyxia, the other one was. This was that. This one is, I think it's the illness, I will say. But I don't know. This shoe, we still don't know what are the causes. Because yeah, that's because we still missing some person in there. Like that I already have 3 solved, because those we can solve. The other shoe, because we see only, right, the syringe. And ritual. The matter of having to return to that place robs me of sleep. My spirit is burned by all the cruelty I've seen to by now. I ought to be used to it. You know, I must focus these case files of the latest victim. Soon I shall have my life back. Claire Wolf, a beggar. Claire Wolf. 74-year-old beggar, well known in the city. Many residents from the outskirts will turn to her for premonitions about their future. The body was found with its head submerged, okay, underwater, in a large sink off in the villa. The body displayed no other visible marks or injuries. Okay. She claimed to possess the power of foresight. At this point, I cannot rule out the possibility that it might be true. I wonder if she saw the end that awaited her, and whether she did anything to try to escape from it. So, this one, drowned, is for what they think, right? Because it was underwater. Okay. But he's like a beggar, right? That can see the future. Okay, let's observe. Interesting, this eye is artificial. It seems antique and of excellent craftsmanship. I can see some sort of slit right at the center. I wonder what could it be. Okay. Let's take out the eye. We have the eye. I see you. Very well, now let's see what's hiding in there. The air is still completely drenched. The head must have stayed underwater for quite a while. What? I can't see the eye. Was only to take out the eye? Yeah, it seems so. It seems so. It was only to see the eye. It's always go there. One thing is like you see the air and it's always adding. See? It's kind of weird. Those are cyanotic, a sign of prolonged asphyxiation. Prolonged exposed to water has caused significant wrinkling on the skin. The face remains submerged for an extended period of time. The eye is clearly cyanide and soft to the touch. The lung must have collapsed, allowing fluid to spill into the abdomen. If I'm right, I should be able to extract the fluid easily. Okay, let's take out the fluids. Zoop. Just as suspected, the abdomen is filled with a mix of water and blood. The victim inhaled a significant amount of it, causing one of the lungs to collapse. So, drowned. Can I take out from the lips? No, okay. These always go for these, okay. Let's see the arms. Nothing. The hands. The design works. The things are clearly cyanotic. How strange. There are white thin hairs caught in the hand. They clearly belong to Claire. How odd. They are completely dry as is her hands. Okay. White hair. Nothing else. Interesting. Nothing to do. The knees, nothing. Nothing to do more. Interesting. What was that symbol? Damn. Oh my god, I didn't want to press. She didn't have nothing. Claire. Wet hair. Rumors are still soaked wet, a sign that her hair remained in the water for a long period. Cyanotic face. Rumors cyanotic lips and wrinkled faces skin suggests that her face was exposed to water for an extended period of time. Chests. The eyes feel soft around the lung, clear sign that it is collapsed. The thoracic cavity is definitely full of fluids. White hair. The fingers are silent and the hand is completely dry. Furthermore, the woman had a lock of her own hair in her head, and also without any sign of water. And then we have the eye. An antique well-crafted glass eye. It has a noticeable crack in the center. Can't be these, Ophelia. Cause like trait. Perf. There you go. So we have lung water and we have these. Okay, cannot extract nothing from there. Okay, we can't do nothing with these, with the air. It's weird. So we only have lung water. Wither flowers. I don't think it is, but why not try? I don't think it is, this one. If it is... Because white hair, she had white hair too. You go try to find... Still missing what we need to know in here. It's not his figure. Flint. If not, it's gonna be the other. Can't be that rat in trails because it says disfigured death. She didn't got disfigured. But can be too, right? It's better to try everything. If not, so I can be missing something yet. That's maybe it's in the eye. Maybe. Maybe it's better to check the eye then. Because it says there is something in the center. Maybe there is something in there that we can't decipher. Maybe it was her with the priests. Where is the eye? Not these. There we go. Fine, this is the right position. When you combine it with the decipher tool, this mysterious sheet reveals the image of Arnett Callis. I don't understand why someone would go such length to hide a simple image. I should take anything from granted. Okay, but it's only that, right? Okay, it says together. Maybe this we can do with the key now. Okay. See, the game doesn't even explain that works that. It's open. Why on earth will he guard the word of God so jealously? Let's see. Same passage recorded throughout the entire Bible. Okay, but I can't even read what it says. You belong to your father the devil and you want to put out your father's desire. He was a murderer from the beginning and has not stood in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks from his own nature, because he is a liar and the father of lies. Okay, now the only thing that's missing is this one. This one I don't see if it can be open or not, or if for something else. So the eye wouldn't be for nothing else. This was only for that, because it's not here. So it still is the blood. So I already tried, so it has to be done on lymph. It may be the lymph because fluid detonates life and energy, but a deep wound. Lymph. Where is lymph? Can be that. If not, I'm missing something on her. But I was the message. So both were combined with each other? No. Alright, try it. So it has to be this last one. If not, I'm missing something that I don't know where. That was alright worked. Now let's see. It's that again from the mirror. It's like pushing her. Right look at the end. So I am the last one left. I had seen this moment coming. So maybe it's seen a lot. I sought to claim your power, now I die by its end. Fulfill my fate, demon. No one shall ever tear me from those I protect. I alone say whom I serve. Because we see the image of that in there. Demon. In this tale there are many demons and most of them have lain upon that operating table. Claire says she tried to seize the demon power, but what power was she speaking of? So these... It's not suicide, drowned. The murder. I've seen too much. Because what she saw too much and she needed to kill. Yes, that's how it happened. Demon drowned the woman with her own hand. Claire hungered for its power. The very same power that allowed the red-haired girl to carry out her punishments. Okay, but this shoe... Steady now, James. One last photograph. So... who is this? Is it the priest or is the old lady? I think it's the old lady. Is taking out the demon from inside this woman. Is what it seems. Right? It's taking out from her is what it seems to come to here. Because the direction seems to come here. Is what I think, or put on this girl. The red hair is bound. She appears to be in terror. The red hair girl is bound. She appears to be in terror playing. It seems to me so far to discover how to separate the girl from the demon. There we go. By doing so, perhaps she hoped to acquire its power. Though I still do not understand what those powers truly are. You are here. In the mirror. Demon! What do you see, detective? Claire tried to separate you from the girl. She wants to take your powers and make them hers. But you show her that you are the master of your fate, that you choose whom you serve. I serve no one. I save, I condemn, I grant the power of choice to those it was stolen from. No one will ever suffer the same injustice I did again. How can one call a demon a being with such a purpose? So, still true, I can't decipher because we see the demon and the red hair girl in this one. And in here, we don't see nobody, we only see someone with red nails poisoned the syringe. So I can't say who it is. I have everything I need. I better check the case file, look for further clues about the previous victims. Once the body is complete, this nightmare will... Oh, what? We already have everything that needed? So I'm the last one left. I had seen these small comments. I sought to claim your power. Now that I fulfill my fate, even none shall ever. Wait, so... How... These who can't see in here. Who has red nails? Who in here had red nails? I have to see in here. Let's see, let's see. Doesn't have red nails. Nobody shows red nails. So it will be the demon, right? Because this one we solved. The ones that we didn't solve is this one. So is this the old lady? No, because we seen there someone sing. So it's the demon. Right? Or is this the old man, not the old woman? Let's see this one first. In this one, maybe it's her. It's not a sacrifice was needed. Self-defense, no. Not desperation. It's not illness. Curse, of course. I didn't saw there was curse. The sacrifice was needed. That's like a ritual. That's why I say that seems a ritual. Yes, that adds up. Yes, that's what's happened here. The hater girl and that thing cursed him. A terrible death, but not as terrible as the actions that brought him here. Okay, that was curse. So this one, it's poisoned. Could be this one. Not this. Not the sacrifice was needed. Self-defense, robbery gone wrong. Not unfaithful. Desperation won't be. Not I for punished for stealing. No. I to kill. Nope. He was poisoned. Could be asphyxia. Let's try. Cause he died, boy, it's not suicide, run was, blood loss wasn't, crushed, beaten, no, asphyxia, curse, execution, fallen. What means fallen? That's the issue. But I think he was poisoned, I think it's the poison that killed him. I have 100% it's poison, so it wasn't her. I think this one is gonna be the hardest one to know. So I thought to be this. No. Are you saying it's not poisoned? Because what we see is like he puts the syringe and he's like, dude, what? Who can be? Cool. Because it has red nails. Could be this one. If not, it's not poison. So meaning that can be it's not poison. It's not suicide. Drowned, beaten, it wasn't. The only thing it's asphyxia. He's the only one that there is only two things for him. Because red nails can only be a human. What? Is not even asphyxia? I beg you for not all your affairs about death and despair. I will rid myself of faith. I shall fulfill my role. I said I promise. May this curse cleanse for your Mary, James, John. What the fuck? Now I'm lost. Sorry, I'm lost in here. Who the fuck is the murderer? What means fallen? What means fallen? Because it wouldn't be the same person kill himself. Because you see there is two people. You clear here 2 people. Jesus, I already lost myself. Yay. It was an execution. Ay, ay, ay. This photo doesn't help in nothing. Sorry, the photo doesn't help in nothing. Dude, I tried to trade the photo. So it has to be a guy. So the photo doesn't mean shit in here. So it has to be a guy. So someone hired someone to poison, is what it is. Won't be him. Himself doing, of course. Are you saying nothing is? Is like that? Is like no one? Like this is tiring. Sorry, but this is tiring. This photo doesn't help in shit. Punishing for stealing. Okay, asphyxia. This photo, the photo should be different. Should show him stealing from like something from a church, and like that you are like, okay, I know. Is that it all makes sense? Fire looks increase the fear spare dosage, okay. Causing an over and overdose. Whoever was in the room with Lucas want to make it look like an accident. All for a handful of money earned from all disgrace. This doesn't make even sense, almost. The auto camera activated itself again. That one doesn't make sense. Sorry. So that is that guy, the old man, right? Giving something or someone, can be not that priest or whatever it is, giving to that red hair woman that thing to get possessed. Can be because you see the circle. Can be that. This auto is different. The red-haired lady seems in a bad shape, desperate. Seems like she didn't have a home, no food. Like she was homeless. And someone gave her that. Misers and spendthrifts Like exploits of the week, those who take all and leave nothing. You're talking about them. Firepell sold drugs to the red-haired girl. There we go. Now we know that he was selling drugs. But why are you showing me all these? What's your purpose? To protect her. To protect her? It's gone. Could it be that thing that provided me with the car, the mirror, and the alchemical ingredients? And if so, how could my work help the girl? Like we know, there is a photo that shows that she married someone. Right in here, we see that she married. Now you have the full pictures, detective. But as I told you, you are not done yet. There is one last execution left for you. All the victims are being delivered to me. The case is solved. Let me go, demon. Demon? I was with the first man, made from the same clay, not from one of his limbs. I was the first to defy and the first to suffer the price. If I fled the Eden to protect my uniqueness and independence, cast into the realm of shadows for daring to do so. You are the first woman ever created. You are Lilith, Adam's first wife. What? For real? The first woman, like from Adam, was Lilith? Wow, that's new for me. I thought it was Adam and Eve, not Lilith. The red-haired girl, final execution and victim. Something tells me I don't have enough clues to unlock that mechanism. I should trace my steps. I'm certain the bodies are still hiding a fragment of this story. All my instruments are gone. These tarot cards are numbered. What am I supposed to do with them? A finely crafted ceramic mask. The expression is narrow and unreadable, the same as Lilith. This mechanism looks like the one from the camera. Could these Roman numerals be linked to the numbering of the tarot cards? Oh my god, like a circle, like it seems like the eye, the cross that was from the ring. No, the ring was like this. That was this. What? This was the cross from the neck. Okay, this only shows this. Claire marks from straps. Could they be the ones left by Claire's ritual? There are wounds around the ankles as if they have been bound. Could they be the marks left by the seer's ritual? Red gleaming hair is exactly like the girl in her daguerreotypes. The final execution, the only one who truly had a motive, reason to seek vengeance. The magician asked what the? Are all the cards same behind? Yes. That thing is always same in dead, right? It says the year number, right? 19. They have a number. So these we need to do something in here. Why is it going slowly? It's only for these. Can't it right? Because see, the ring is this. Like these are Kalis. See? Callis. I thought that was numerical. But what do I need to do? I'm not understanding what is to do because we can't interact with these. It's only to come in here. It's only to do this. There is nothing else in here. The murders are linked. Once open the Bible passage, you are of your father the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning, and has not stood in truth, because there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks from his own nature, because he is a liar and father of lies. When combined with the cipher tool, the mysterious sheet revealed the image of ornate Callis. What? This comes here. What? Like, huh? I'm really not. I'm lost. What is to do? Cause she doesn't have nothing here. Like, huh? A wolf. Like, what is to do? I thought that was to press, but it's not. What? What they want us to do? When combined with the deciphering tool, the mysterious sheet revealed the image of ornate Callis. Okay. What? Like, what the fuck? What? I don't understand what they want us to do. Cast Cipher Mass. Cause what they want us to do. Nothing is explaining. Like, did they forgot what to do, the player? Look at how slow it goes. This. But I don't understand what is to do in here. It's all bugged. It's all bugged, that's why. Oh my god. Hey, what is happening? It's all bugged. What they want us to do? Ish. That's the issue. Cause in here says justice, okay. The magician. But this only explains this. What is to do? It's like, because we can't pick up nothing. I know there is numbers in top, but this goes from 1 to 21. Okay. But what I need to do? Puncture marks from very large dual syringe. They show the marks left by prior press substance addiction. Okay. It goes to there. I'm not. Why the game is saying that I'm pressing there? I'm pressing here. Jesus. What the hell is happening? Like, why? If I press in here, you go. If I don't press, don't go. Like, look, these are bugs. Like, no explanation. What is doing? What the fuck is happening? Hey, man, these are bugs. Sorry, these are bugs. I don't press in there, the game says that I'm pressed, I press right mouse button, the game goes there, like, it's not even corresponding to the buttons anymore, it's doing whatever he wants. Like, sorry, but this wasn't even tested. Like, it's not obedient, doesn't explain, like, oh, there's tarot cards. Thanks. Thanks for tarot cards. What I do with that? It's the first time that we are seeing something like that. Oh, there is symbols on the mask. Okay. What I do with that? Like, at least explain. Something tells me I don't have enough clues to unlock that mechanism. I should retrace my steps. I'm certain the bodies are still hiding fragments of this story. Okay. The bodies are still hiding. I can't go there. Exhume. Okay. Nothing explains. Just do something. So we're gonna have to retrace everything. What now? So something either. There is a piece of paper stuck inside mouth. I should take it. So things, new things appeared. So that's what they are saying. Okay, should be appearing something there, but wasn't appearing. I mean, it's not scissors. That's all. It seems to be missing page of a book. Let's see what's right on it. Book page. It's not in here. You shouldn't have betrayed me. So we have to find this book page now. Is what I'm seeing. Is what I'm seeing is that now you have to find piece of paper. Because okay, that body was the first one, was like the tutorial. She already had. You want my disgrace, you filthy servant. She already had. So this one, it already has two. He has two. Pass this guy. He to us this. I only have to see one thing. Is the same from the other guy or not? Okay. As and this one. Okay, so we have that. So all the ones need to have that in there. So 4. I don't. Holy shit! This is gonna be. Sorry, this is gonna be boring as hell. Only to find what it is. Sorry, but whatever it is, it's not that only. It's gonna be more shit. Is what he had in there. And with the nails, he tried to fight back. And when it can't come off, it's stuck. Take out the ring. And when the ring, the initials read FP and CSC. An unfortunate wedding for sure. Okay, we have a wedding ring. The rune we already knew, but he's always replaced. Golden ring. Okay, continue searching. He has something in there. A fine orange jewel case, his hand is still clutched it tightly. Okay. It's locked. Wait, this is the Boulder family crest, 7 boss. Anyway, I'll need some sort of key if I want to open. Until I find the key, I shall keep it in the down the top corner. I'm certain it will prove useful later. The final object will let me uncover what lies beneath that mask. It's time to see the face of true victim, the girl who has endured all this violence in a single lifetime. So because it was the character from tutorial, you couldn't find those things first. Interesting. Because the game wants them to take the thought and everything like that. I can feel the awareness in your soul, the cruelties I endured, the rage I felt. You have felt them, you still feel them now. Free us from this limbo, finish what I began. You are not the only one trapped in this damn nightmare. Alright James, steady now. Just one last body to examine and then you are finally free. Finally they are all here. These objects all connect, invisible threads, meticulously placed by her. If I want to finish that investigation, I need to uncover the secret they are hiding. So now we need to open the box, that's easy to know. So it's the only thing that's missing. Because the others are already open. I did it, a simple yet ingenious mechanism. Even the interior seems to be of fine craftsmanship. There is a small cloth, hand embroidered with the image of an imperial crown. What it says in here? Borden, and then in this, okay. Imperial crown. What we do in here? That's the issue. We can't open. Okay, but what it is to do? Because we don't have the materials. It's not to interact. Piece of cloth. Okay, but this. Chalice. We have a Chalice, a Bible, and a crown. On these photos. Not. Okay, it's a shame that you can't go to the next. High Priestess, no. Empress? Emperor? Ech? But what? That's the issue. I'm not understanding what's to do. Because we have a Bible. It's the Pope. Yeah, like... we can't do nothing with that. We don't have that. Now this goes to here too. And it goes slowly. I don't know why it's going slowly. Because you can't rotate that. I don't know. Like, there is no explanation for the rest. What I see in here. Just, it's already bugged, man. I press right mouse button and it goes to there. I don't understand why the game is always going to here. Like, it's all bugged this part. Sorry, never saw something so buggy. Look, right mouse button. Let me get the fuck out of here. Let me. God fucking damn, man. I don't know what to do. I'm lost already. Okay, we open this. Now I have everything that I needed. Okay, I already have everything to see the face. So open the fucking mask. How? Like I don't understand. Look at this. It's all bugged because it's all like this. No. I see like a circle, and there you go. Ah, fucking damn, man. Jesus Christ. It's getting tired already. This is all bugged, man. Like, just like I don't understand. Like, I can't even already like say like I'm tired already. Cause you find what you need. Okay, there is the thing. Oops. Now I have what I need to open the mask. Okay, because we have all those things. Who fucking knows what to do? There is nothing more to interact. You only have tarot and the mask. I want to check if it's... What? I don't understand what's to do. No explanation. We only see these. Initiate 8, 9, 10. Okay, what is to do? Like, explain to the player. Holy shit, man. These are the things that I don't understand. Oh, see, we can press in these things. Oh, look, you can explain that to the player. So, that is like, let's say, justice, right? So, what this magician, empress, emperor, the pope, the lovers, the Sharo, the strengths, the army. Oh. He's chasing here too. The justice. So justice in is 9. Oh, 11. Oh my god, it's already bugged! He's gonna eat an headache, these gives. This gives an headache to the person. But what is this? What means this? Because I think this is justice, right? Because how it's the court, the symbol of a court. But what is this? Is this what? This a cross? What is the cross? Like, can be anything. It's not judgment. Not the sun, maybe that is circle. Can be. Or the moon. Dude, what the fuck? Stars. Like, how you can decipher these? The temperance. Death. The hangman. Justice. Because justice is that. Because it's like, but so maybe the Pope, because like this says the Pope, but in here says Hierophant. False and self-serving, the Hierophant music is Solomon image, deceiving others with his own personal gain. What? Fickle and absolute just favors the one who pleases her most, harshly punishing the weak for their faults while absorbing the strong of theirs. Oh my god, it's gonna be tiring. So nothing has to be with that, because I will say because in here says the Pope, but it doesn't even make sense. These tarot cards. It was what number? Pfft, I don't know. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't even know what this means. I'm sorry, what this means? Is it a sun? Is it a moon? Who fucking knows, right? Well, seems nothing worked. Hey man, I'm pressing in here. God fucking damn. So it has to be around this. Imperial crown. A chalice. And Bible. Because you belong to your father, the devil, you want to carry out your father's desires. He was murdered from the beginning and has not stood in truth. Because this has means the cross, right? But what is the Bible? The tarot cards, Jesus Christ. When he lies, he speaks from his own nature, because he is a liar and the father of lies. So, father of lies. Maybe the emperor? Maybe it's that, the emperor? The father of lies? Tyrant and dominate emperors, he sinful to control the weak, approaching life as an unbalanced game of chess. So it's this, the cross, because Bible cross, this, 4. Is this? I don't understand, they want to use that, but that doesn't explain shit for the player. So let's say 4. I don't know if they stay. That's the issue, another issue. Like, you're gonna have to remember everything. So let's say these 4. A fire creature always contains a small cloth umbrella with the image of imperial crown. This can be the emperor too. When combined with this mysterious sheet reveals the image of an ornate chalice. Yeah, there is one with a calice full of blood. What the fuck? Because it's this that will be what? 14. Hmm? That will be that cipher. But what will be that in here? What will be that in here? That's the issue. Cause in here it is. Let's say this one is the message, let's say like that. So we start doing this. Forcing. Right? Because like the play. Like how the player knows what is the correct one. Something is wrong. Oh, because this maybe it's not the what was this, the Bible? Maybe it's not the Bible. Maybe it's this one. Oops. So that was what? So the other is this. Cause we open with the no, the ring is not this. It's this. No, as this. So this is the fourth. So what the other? So this was. So let's say that is that. Like again, nothing explain how it works. We need to see through there and see the tarot cards. That's why I hate things like that. You don't have nothing explained. Because what is the fuck is this image? So let's say this is the eye. Let's say we open the eye that brings the message, right? Because this seems eye. So we open the with and that brings the message. So this will be the calice. The calice was this. So meaning this one has to be switched. Oh man, this bug! Fuck my life with this. Okay, I know. Let me go for the fucking puzzle. God fucking damn, it's already bugged, man. Jesus Christ. Oh fucking damn, let me do the puzzle. Fucking Christ, man. Jesus. Why you? If the player wants to do the puzzle, let the player do the puzzle. Oh my god! I'm not pressing even on the in there. Why the game is so fucked up? Look at this. Let the player do what they want. Like it's impressive how the game doesn't even let the player. How the fuck is this happening? How is this not even tested? Look, right mouse button leads to here. Impressive. Jesus. The mask has opened. So this is the face of the one behind it all. All this pain and rage contained within the body of such a young girl. So she was crying. The girl has no heartbeat and isn't breathing, and yet she weeps. So she knew what she was doing. So she's like on her side. And she has something, right? What is that? They all suffer like her, and you saved every single one of them. No, I give them the power to seek vengeance detector. Now they help me do the same for all the others in need across this world. So, the demon used that girl to kill a lot of people. That's why she was crying, because she knew what she was doing. Your investigation is over, that as is your purpose in this story. So much suffering, so much pain. Why did I have to witness all of it? You have experienced a fraction of what we all have lived through the centuries. You've seen every injustice we have endured. You help us all find justice, and so you are free to go. Wait, damn it, the girl, what's her name? Girls like her have no name, no rights, not in the eyes of the world, nor in those of their tormentors. She's now part of me, she's safe like the others, unlike them, she will aid me in my mission, to protect. Interesting, because she's like a homeless person, because like people like they don't have a name because nobody cares about them, and so she used these type of people to kill. Interesting. Like the story is kind of weird, but at the same time interesting because we want to see to the end. That's why I continue, because I could give up in the beginning while I was trying to do those chemicals and all that shit. I could give up and okay, but no, because the story was interesting because of trying to find the murders, to know who is that demon, what was the purpose of the demon, and who is the girl, right? That's the purpose that I want to beat, because to see, but like that final part, it's all buggy. Like the game misses a lot of tutorial in the beginning, explaining how it works, everything. The explanation of the book and those papers about that, those symbols and each plant or whatever it's that called. They need to explain better, not saying like with cryptic words. I think that's one of the issues for the game to understand. It's like if you understand what they are saying, because like I'm not English native, right? So for me certain words in there, I don't know them, because in here you have like basic English, right? You're not going to a super advanced English. So I have like basic English. I know how to talk. I know a lot of words, but there is certain words in there I don't understand. So why not make it more basic for all the players can understand? Because I can see a lot of people say, I like how it is, the investigation of the bodies, trying to find who is the murder, trying to understand the story behind the demon and about that girl. But the problem is, when you are, I need to know to take the photo, I need to know the symbol, right? The tutorial shows, okay, we have to, first of all, it has that symbol on the body. You are like, okay, so maybe all bodies will have that symbol, right? Because the first has, nope, doesn't have. Okay, so I need to read what is on the papers. I don't understand nothing about that. Like, that's why I got lost. So that's why I was like, try everything, because you can do that too. But it's boring because like I don't understand. You have to follow. Okay, now I have to fuse the chemicals, right? What is the chemical that killed it, right? You need to know. You think one thing, but it's another. It's like you don't know why. And then the plants. Okay, there isn't a lot of plants. At least he didn't put a lot of plants. Imagine if he had put a lot of plants, that would be crazy. But at least it isn't a lot. I think it's 6, or I think it's only 6 or 8. I don't know, but at least it's not a lot. But the issue is, doesn't explain a lot. Like, it's again some words that are weird, that I don't understand. At least for me, I don't understand because I don't have that advanced English. For me, those words are very weird. But if we switch those words for more basic, to people understand, to all people understand what is in there, the game will be better because people won't get stuck on those things. And it's like at the same time it's missing certain, like I say, it's missing certain tutorials because the first body should explain everything, how to examine, right, with the glass, and then with it's that not that those aren't scissors, I don't know how you call that, and then the syringe, right, that to take out the blood or other things. Okay, it's explained. Now to take the camera, in that body you have that symbol, but the other bodies won't have, so you need to understand what he was doing. Okay, read the paper, write your dossier, understand, and now you need to go in here, try to find what is for that person. Okay, I do that. Then same thing on the alchemy. Like that, you understand everything, you have one in that, like that, you have all the tutorials. It's not like, okay, you done that body, now try to understand what the fuck is to do with the camera. The camera is easy because it's more easy to understand what to do, but then the chemicals, you have just a book, and that's the issue. But it's like, if he change at least the words, I think it gets better. But overall, I like the story, I like to search the body, find the things that you need to find. I like to find the clues and try to decipher who is the killer, who is the murder, what is the reason. I like that. But the part of the taking photos and the book, change the words at least for something more basic for the play, to all players understand what's in there. I'll say that. And the other is fix the last body. It's all glitchy, it's all full of glitch that, and explain better what is to do with the tarot cards, because nobody, I don't understand what's to do with tarot, because okay, you need to do something with those items that are in that place with the tarot cards. I understand that, but the problem is I see a crown. What it means, the crown? Is the emperor? Is the pope? I don't know. That you need to explain better. So there needs a little bit of explanation, at least for the player. I think that's another issue on the end, because I like that the game says I need to go back to the other bodies because I didn't find all the clues. Okay, I need to go for the other bodies. Okay, that's good to say that, but you need to explain then that with those items, everything opened, you need to relation that with the tarot cards to find the numbers, and saying that on the mask you can select the numbers, because at first I thought it was rotating to open and not selecting, so you need to say that at the same time. That's my feedback. But overall, the story and the game, and in terms of gameplay, it's good. There is some issues here and there, but if the developer fix those issues, the game is good. But overall, it's a good game to play and pass some time and enjoy the story and try to figure out who is the who killed who, and try to see all the story to understand everything. So hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough of Necrologium, and see you guys next time.